Hey guys, it's Brenda from Gumdrops and Lollipops Tarot, bringing Scorpios their monthly love read. Yes, finally getting some monthlies out. This is going to be for the remainder of July 2023, because I know it's a little late, but there's been situations popping up that have interrupted the process, but it's okay. We are going to get the Love and Romance Journey cards from Queen Sugar Tarot, as well as the Soul Reflections Love Oracle cards, the Hermit Tarot Channeled Love Messages from Hermit Tarot, Love Vibes card from King of Aloha, and then we're going to finish the read off with the New Orleans Oracle deck. This is going to be a you, them, and the connection read. So the them in this situation could be someone you're thinking of. It could be someone coming into your future. It could be someone you're currently with. We are going to do these general reads, so take what resonates. If you feel like this is really not hitting the mark, you can check your moon and your rising signs. If you're unfamiliar with what your moon and your rising signs are, there's a link in the description box below to get you that information, or you can just Google it. And there's also a link in the description box below to get you to my personal webpage if you're interested in a personal read. So let's get into it, Scorpios. Thank you so much for watching. I think I said my whole spiel. I hope you're all doing well. You, them, the connection. What do Scorpios need to see? You, them, and the connection. Ooh. Ooh. Buckle your seatbelt, Scorpio. I think you're going for a ride. I'm not sure it's the good one, but we'll find that out in a minute. Oh, wow. Scorpios. You, them, and the connection. What do they need to see? Okay, thank you for that. Oh, wow. Scorpios, what is going on with you? I feel like you need a Gigantosaurus hug. I see positive things coming, Scorpio, but it's gonna... I think you're in a rough moment. I think you're actually in a lot of healing, spiritual ascension. You're in your head a ton. Yeah, but that's all being put down. You are in a really transformative energy, as is your person. So, yeah. So the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil, and then we have the Judgment. And these are both major arcana. So these are both significant changes that are occurring. You also have the Tower in your energy. Your person has the Moon, and then the connected is the Hangman. So there's major arcanas across this whole connection. I feel like, honestly, with the Devil card, I feel like this is probably a card of like overthinking. However, I'm not going to discount that this could be a card of addiction. So you could be struggling with alcohol, drugs, food, shopping, gambling, something that is impeding your life functioning. But I often feel like the Devil is overthinking and like really being stuck up in your head. Anxiety, not being able to sleep, not being able to find peace because your brain just keeps doing like what ifs. And I don't know if this is about a love situation or just your life in general. I feel like something is currently not really stable for you. Not like mental health stable, just you have a lot of questions about how things are going to work out. That's kind of what I feel. Then we have the Judgment card underneath that, which is really about evaluating yourself, evaluating your life. Where are you in life? Where do you want to be in life? What do you want out of life? What will you be willing to do? What aren't you willing to do? Who do you want around? Who don't you want around? It's like a full evaluation. It's a very honest and clear evaluation of yourself to move forward. This could also potentially be a reunion. I'm not really picking that up anywhere else, but it could be. I'll just throw that out there. But I feel like you're going to be going through a really honest self-evaluation, which will allow you to ascend spiritually. You can see her soul is like spiritually ascending, which also goes right into this High Priestess, which is tapping into your intuition, spiritually ascending, growing spiritually, just kind of tapping into your spiritual side. And then Ace of Swords, I like to see this too, because this is showing me clarity. Like you will be receiving clarity. I really feel like this is honestly negative thoughts and overthinking. But I don't want to discount. I mean, maybe you have some kind of addictive tendencies, or your person might, I don't know. Right now, though, I feel like, Scorpio, you're in the Tower moment. So you're showing up as the Tower. Excuse me. So the Tower moment is like an upheaval, something like, kind of like when lightning strikes something, it might destroy it and burn it to the ground, but then it allows to rebuild. So the Tower moment isn't always negative. It's just like life as you knew it isn't really the way life is for you currently. Does it mean that you can't have what you had previously? No, it does not mean that. It means you still can. You just have to rebuild to get to that. Does it mean that your life could be even better than it was before it? Yes, absolutely. So sometimes lightning strikes to kind of dissolve things around so you can rebuild, and sometimes it strikes to kind of give you a wake-up call. So I feel like your life is currently being challenged, being tested. I feel like your things are as you know them or how you thought they would be. It's not really panned out. I think that's okay, because we also have the Six of Swords, which is moving on to calmer waters. So I feel like all this stuff has happened. I feel like this has prompted this like tailspin of worries, thoughts, overthinking, which prompted this, hey, what do I want out of my life? Which prompted this very spiritually grounding connection to yourself, which prompted clarity. So I feel like all of this stuff happening is like intertwined, but it's heavy. But I do see you, because of this Tower moment, moving on to a much calmer place. Really figuring out what it is that you want and cutting out anybody that doesn't serve that purpose, right? Like, so if you meet somebody or if you work with somebody that's like draining on your energy or a downer or doesn't fit in with like what you're needing, you're not going to waste your time or give them a lot of opportunity. You're going to just move away from that situation because you've gotten that clarity. So you're moving on to calmer waters. I like this one for you though too, because you're like waiting for your ships to come in. So and not like a waiting in which you're like, oh, I can't do anything until I get this. More of like, I know that this is coming for me. I know I have this great situation headed my way. I am confident in that. This could also mean potential travel, but to me it's much more of, I'm waiting for my ships to come in. I know I have this great stuff coming for me. I know this is going to be my reality. So I feel like you're going from this like very dark place of all this overthinking to, you know what, this tower just came and made my life chaos, but I'm gonna be all right. It's kind of like the energy that I feel from you. Your person, I don't know if your person's going through a divorce. I don't know if your person's going through a legal issue, but your person has been really feeling like they are stuck, blindfolded. They're at a stalemate. They're at a crossroad. They don't know what the hell to do. They're like, they're kind of like in paralysis almost. Like they're not really making a choice. They're not making any movements. But I think that's going to shift once their life becomes a bit more balanced. So I don't know if they're in this mode of thinking because they're dealing with like a divorce, or they're dealing with like I was going to say a financial, but that's not it. Like a judicial kind of issue, like with a judge and a court and lawyers. I'm not sure what's going on here, or if they just really didn't have balance in their life and now this balance is coming, because it can mean more than one thing. So I feel like your person was really at a stalemate and they're getting into balance. I mean, kind of similar to you, but not 100%. I feel like they are also tapping into their intuition with the Moon card. This could also be sharing truths. So your person might be coming to you with some truths that they want to tell you that's been hidden. The Moon card is like when things in the dark come to light. So, but it's also very heavily a card of following your intuition, understanding your intuition. So I almost feel like you and your person are kind of in similar energies where they're trying to get balance and they're trying to figure out intuitively what to do. But I feel like they've felt stuck for quite some time. But I think that's all shifting. So your connection is interesting. We still very much have this anxiety, this fear, this defeated kind of energy. But we also have the Hangman, which I think these two paired together is okay. right? Because the Hangman to me is like really surrendering to God. Not all readers say God, some say the universe, but to me this is like letting go and letting God. Like, God, I trust that you will put me in the place I need to be. I'm going to stop forcing my agenda. God, I'm going to stop worrying. I'm going to stop losing sleep because I know you have me. I know you've got this. I know that I don't need to fear because your will is what I need in my life. And that's what I feel like in this connection, there is this stress initially. And then it kind of falters to let's let go and let God and see what happens. I feel like maybe your person and you are kind of in parallel kind of situations, and maybe that's why your person is like not making a decision to move towards you. They're just kind of going to let go and let God as well as you are. The great thing about this Hangman energy is that it is healing. Like, you see this golden light around her head. She's gaining spiritual clarity. She's gaining a connection with God. She's gaining this trust that if I trust God with what I need to, everything will fall into place. I need to stop trying to force things. I need to stop trying to make sure my agenda is what's in place. So I think that this relationship will move from this stage of anxiety to this stage of peace, growth, and learning. And then we have an amazing card for you, Scorpios, which is the Ace of Cups. This is a new start in love. So if this person is returning with a Judgment card, this is going to be a new start in love. This is true love. This is my cup is overflowing. It doesn't have to be a new person. It could very well be a new person that you're not aware of. But I feel like this is going to be a true love situation. And I think you're going to really bond with this person because of the experiences that you both shared that are similar, to be truly honest. That's what I'm getting. All right, Scorpios, let's get some love and romance journey cards. I feel like yours might be the longest read of this monthly reads, but that's okay. I had a lot to get out for some reason there. All right, so the love and romance journey cards for Scorpio. What do Scorpios need to hear? Soul searching, yeah. Guarded and date night, yep. And wounded on the bottom of the deck. Right underneath that, though, we do have divine feminine. So to me, this is showing an Empress energy, divine counterpart. Male or female is irrelevant. If you're a male watching this, this is your counterpart. If you're a female watching this, this person is showing up in divine feminine energy. Doesn't mean they're female, unless you want a female, I guess, whatever. But this person is showing up as caring, nurturing, compassionate, empathetic. This person is a provider, a protector, a caretaker. This person is stable emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. So I feel like this person showing up will be the person you're supposed to be with, your soulmate. But there's a lot of wounded energy here. That's the bottom of the deck. I see that creating both of you to potentially be guarded. But there's a lot of soul searching here too, and a lot of a lot of growth, spiritual growth. I think there'll be some fun date nights that you will be able to experience with one another. And I think that'll be helpful because I think a lot of dates are probably ideal instead of rolling into like a direct relationship. I don't think that's the path. As on the fence just popped out. On the fence says no decision has been made. On a pedestal, does this hurt the relationship? When this card comes out, I feel like it's just a reminder, when we put our partner on a pedestal, that can feel great to them and to you for making them feel so great, but it can also really create an imbalance between you and them. Like if you are worshiping the ground your person walks on and they're not reciprocating that, which I don't think it's healthy either way, but it really shifts the dynamic and puts somebody higher than the other person. And when you're in a relationship, it should be like you guys matching energies. So I think that's just kind of like a warning or like a, hey, be careful. Look at this. We have date night twice. Love it. Yeah, so I feel like you're going to be taking lots of time to get to know each other, having dates, enjoying each other's company. We have overcome odds and secret love hidden, meeting in secret, which reminds me a little bit of the moon card too. So maybe that's specific to your story. But I do see this progressing and being okay. I just feel like there's just a lot that's happening prior to. The bottom of the deck, guys, is proposal. But that's further away. All right, Hermit Tarot channeled love messages for Scorpio. What do Scorpios need to hear or see from this deck? That's it all. It says, I just want, I can't read. That's not what it says. It says, I just want you all the time. Number 8. I think I'm just, should I take these? I'm going to just take these. I never imagined so much perfection. If I follow you, I could lose everything. To me, that's kind of similar to this 5 of Swords energy. That worry, that angst. Ace of Pentacles. Nice. Do we already have the, no, we have the Ace of Cups. I dream about you a lot, too much, and I don't want to lose you. So we have some interesting progression of the cards too, which I like to see. It goes 1, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and the cards and the numbers that are written on these cards. And then on the bottom of the deck we have 7, let me have you. We also have 7, I'm too afraid to talk. So 777 might be something you're seeing a lot. 7s might be specific to you or your person. Maybe you are interested in like a Cancer or a Leo. The 7th month doesn't have to be 777. All right. Oh, tomorrow is 777. I mean 77. All right, let's get some love vibe cards from King of Aloha. Depending on when I upload these videos, it might not be. They might be uploaded on 7/7. All right, so these could be messages to your person from your person that you've said, things that are just something you've said in the past that might just be an indicator that this is a significant read for you. I'm just playing the field right now, so maybe that's what you tell people. Maybe that's what they tell people. We have a lot in common, can't you see? Please hold on for me. I'm ending a connection. And I'm starting to have dreams about you. So this is the second card with dreams. And I can honestly tell you between Aries to now, I don't think any cards have mentioned dreams. Maybe one. But this is coming up twice in the same read. So I feel like dreams might be a connection. Maybe your person's dreamt about you. You've dreamt about them. Maybe they've shared that they've dreamt about you. Or you've shared that you've dreamt about them. All right, let's get the New Orleans Oracle deck for Scorpios. What do Scorpios need to see? What do Scorpios need to see or hear from this deck? Oh, you guys got 2. Companionship and awakening. They're both 6 and 26. How weird is that? I'm going to read them both because I feel like those both came out. So I feel like we need to read both of them for you. I'm going to do my best reading. Every time I have to read, I feel like I'm almost illiterate. I'm not making fun of anybody, but I feel like I can't read. I stumble over my words, stammer, whatever. And I feel like I'm back in high school where I'm trying to read the paragraph before I read the paragraph out loud. So I'm just going to do the best I can and move forward. So companionship is your first card, Scorpios. Many times we think of companionship. When we think of companionship, we immediately think of romantic connections. However, quite often the most fulfilling and enjoyable relationships that we experience are through platonic connections. At this time, you will find a healing energy through companionship with others. Allow yourself to create and experience new ways to connect with people. Perhaps joining a group of like-minded people to join activities such as yoga, painting, dancing, or traveling would be a good place to start. Healing through the sharing of non-romantic love can come in many forms. It is time to be open to all the ways that loving companionship can enter your life. So there's that, and I totally botched that up. Let's see if I can do better with this one. Okay. Awakening. This is a beautiful card. I like these cards. They're very colorful. All right. The experiences of a spiritual awakening can be as varied as life itself. For some, it is a series of seemingly random emotions. For others, it is a growing sensitivity to everyday events. And for many, it is simply having a desire to follow that which resonates with them in a higher vibration. There is no wrong or right way to go through this experience. You are only asked to remain as conscious and aware of yourself as possible, so that you may properly support yourself in the best way possible. Look at it as stepping outside of yourself to observe yourself and your life like the movie that you get to co-create, which reminds me of the judgment card, right? That self-ascension, that evaluation. Sorry, I got off base. Remember to ask yourself, how does this person, place, or thing or situation feel to me? Then allow yourself to proceed accordingly. Trusting yourself is the utmost importance during this time, because the more that you feel you can trust yourself, the easier it is for you to stay in your flow for all that comes your way. Well, I just botched those up, but that's okay. Hopefully you got the message. If not, listen to it again. All right, Scorpios, I hope this has been helpful. I hope you enjoyed the read. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you feel inclined to do so. This reading just kind of made me think of some person in particular, so I might have to send them the link to check this out. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this read. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you feel inclined to do so. And until next time, guys, take care. Thanks for watching.